Here we are, September 23rd, headed out bow hunting. We'll see if we can get on them. It's gonna be a good day no matter what. No matter what happens, it's gonna be a good day, and we're gonna go get out there and try to call one in. That's the goal today. And my foot's just killing me. These boots have I put so many miles on the last couple weeks. The back of my heel is just aching. But anyway, we're gonna get after it, blisters and all, and try to call one in. All right, here we go. Well, I just got out of the truck, did a little bit of bugling, and man, my foot is killing me. It hurts so bad, but I'm gonna suffer through this day and keep trying. There's a bull out there that's gonna answer. If I can get a location, we're gonna be on. Anyway, here we go. First call, first stop. I was hoping to hear a bull down in this one area that I wanted to go into, and it's crickets down there, so I don't know if I want to walk a couple miles in there on a whim, but that might be something I do this afternoon. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep glassing, keep moving, keep bugling, keep doing those things, and hopefully we get one to answer. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna keep going. We're never gonna give up. We're gonna keep pushing forward. And God's so good, man. He is. Just the opportunity to come up here and bow hunt is... I want to go to Eastern Oregon, though. I'm not lying. I like it over there. I really do. It's just so far to drive. But anyway, here we go. We're going to keep going. We're going to stay positive. And with the Lord, anything is possible. So here we go. Well, here's an update. I bugled in my first hunter. Oh. Oh man, I think we're all just so desperate to hear that first bull bugle. That it might be one of those days. I've been up here and cracked off a bugle, and there's bulls bugling all over the place. So I mean, it can happen. Like I said, stay positive. Hey, we're out in God's creation, man. There's nothing better than that. I think what would make this a perfect day is if my wife would come out here with me and bow hunt. Then we could be together. But hey, she's allowed me to come out here. I thank God for her. And like I said, we're gonna stay positive, and you just never know when that elk's gonna pop up, when you're gonna get an answer. And when that happens, I hope the wind's right. Anyway, here we go. Wind is right. I got in here and jumped at some elk. The wind's perfect. They went down into this jungle. I might scoot out of here and move around in the direction they were going. Let's see. There is a wolf with them. He's really rank. Smells really strong. I think I'm gonna scoot out of here. The wind's starting to switch. Wish me luck. There's a bull in here. Well, I'm up here. Went down in some rebrod and I jumped a couple elk. They came up out of there. I followed them down the road and realized this morning there's a whole herd out here on this landing. Looks like they were fighting and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, probably 200 yards away in this rebrod, I just heard a bull chuckle. I'm trying to figure out which way the wind's blowing. It keeps switching directions. But there's a bull in there and he's pretty active. By the looks of this landing, they were just all over the place. He's about 200 yards in that rebrod. And it's thicker than a It's thicker than I can't even tell you. But I've been in brush like that just about suffocated you. And it's that thick. With all that manzanita and whatever else that stuff is. But anyway, I'm trying to get a game plan here. We do have an active bull. He's chuckling. I walked in here about a mile because there was a log across the road. Those elk are pretty active out here. Anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed. doesn't matter if you cross your fingers or not. God's still in control. And I'm putting my faith in Him. There's a bull up there. And if the wind's right, I'll be able to call him in. I've been sitting here waiting to see if he would sound off again. But this wind is swirling. I'm afraid to even go in there. But what I might do is come up here on the other side of the road and wait for the wind to change directions. Because right now it's blowing up, down, this way, that way. And if you followed me on some of my hunts, it's just the wind is never right for me. But this is a new hunt, it's a new day, and God's still glorious. If everything works out right, I could be salmon fishing next weekend. Man, that wind is just not good. Anyway, God still sits on the throne, and we still, those of you that believe in Jesus, we still have our salvation. It's just a blessing to be out here. It's a blessing. And whether this works out for me or not, I'm still going to praise the Lord. Because He is worthy to be praised every hour of every day. I praise your name, Lord. Here we go. I'm going to sit this out a little bit. And when I make up my mind, I'll let you know. I'm going to wait for this wind. It is blowing everywhere, but the way I want it to. So it's going to be a waiting game now, and I hate a slow play. I'm not a slow player. But I think I'm forced to be right now, because that bull, at some point, if the wind's right, I'm calling him in. Alright, here we go. Okay, I definitely got a plan. The wind's definitely wrong. I'm not even gonna attempt to go in there. But I noticed on Onyx there's a road that goes back behind where they went in. So I'm gonna get on that road, check the wind, see what it's doing. The wind's really starting to pick up right now. It's blowing all that smoke in here, but whole herd went right in there, along with the two that I flushed out up there, which I think were bulls. But just by the way their tracks looked. But they came in on this same trail that these elk were on this morning. And they went right in there, and I heard that bull chuckle. So they're in there. It's thicker than a stinking shag carpet in there. And it's as quiet as it's so quiet you can hear a pin drop on a shag carpet. I know there's a lot of shag going on here, but you gotta love this though. I know where there's elk, I know there's a bull in there, possibly a couple more. I'm going in there. At some point today, I'm going in there. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to execute this plan. I'm going to see if it works. As far as I know there's a landing on the other side. And that road over there is untraveled. Nobody travels it. And there's a log across the road too. So there's the last time I was on that road, there was a ton of beds on it. So they could have went through this reprod and bedded down on that road. We're gonna find out. Alright, it's a beautiful day out here. It's Smokey Smokey the bear would be upset right now, but let's get an elk. Here we go. Well, the wind switched and I got in there and that bull clammed up. I don't even know if he was still in there. The wind was swirling so much. When it was blowing pretty darn hard when I was on that landing. He probably got my scent. But I gave it a good try, and I know they're around in here somewhere. I couldn't tell where they came out, or I didn't have any good direction where they went, so they could be all the way down to Tioga Creek by now. So anyway, not giving up, going after the next bunch. Here we go.